What is up, everybody? Hope that you're having a great week. Wanted to drop a quick video on my channel. And first of all, apologize for forgetting to do a preview segment on the Neutral Corner episode. I think, what was it, 268 this week. We had a lot of calls, a lot of great calls, and we ended up going over 2 hours. And by the time we got through all those calls, I thought we were done and wrapped up the show. I didn't even realize, holy shit, there's a preview segment that I just skipped over. So obviously a couple good fights this weekend. Devin Haney should, I think, impress us against Jorge Linares. I think that there's going to be competitive moments early in that fight, in the early rounds, in the first half. But I expect Haney, who's like 13 years younger, he's longer, he's stronger, naturally the stronger, bigger guy. He's going to end up being a welterweight within a few years. He should pull through in this fight and show us something, show us some substance that we haven't seen from him yet. That's what I expect anyway. And then that card on Showtime, I love that. Ubali versus Donaire. That's a fight that has been talked about since last year. And I really, really like that matchup. And that's a fun card anyway, top to bottom. So some good fights this weekend. But myself, me and my wife, we will be taking a little getaway trip this weekend. We're just going to drive to the coast for a few hours and get off the grid and chill at the ocean. There's a tiny little island off the coast of Georgia. There's actually a bunch of them, but we're going to go to one specific little island. And then we might do a night in Savannah as well. We enjoy Savannah. So we're just going to get away for the weekend, and we're not going to come back until Monday. And of course, Monday is the holiday here in America. So a lot of people are off of work Monday. We're both off of work. We're not coming back till Monday. So that means no TNC this Monday. And I know we got some fights to talk about, you know, the fights happening this weekend. And then we got some stuff to preview coming up next weekend. We could talk about all that, but I'm probably not going to do a show next week. Probably going to come back the following week, right? So the first Monday of June, that is when we'll be back. I can't think of the date right now. Don't sue me. But anyway, I thought that it might be fun to do another Ask Me Anything. We haven't done one of those in a while. I enjoy them. They seem to be fun. For you guys, you seem to enjoy them as well. So let's go ahead and do one of these. And my wife and I talked about it. We are going to try to turn the phones off and get off the grid. We've been hustling hard the last few months, trying to do a lot of different things. I haven't even talked about a lot of it on my show and everything. I've kept a lot of it private, but we've been working our butts off. And we really just want to take a few days and sleep, something we haven't done a whole lot of lately. But there will be a lot of driving involved, right? We got to drive 4 or 5 hours to the coast. So I thought it might be cool if you guys drop some questions in the comments section of this video. Whatever you want to talk about, whatever you want to ask me about. Of course, this is a boxing channel, so if you want to ask boxing-related questions, that makes sense. But sometimes it's fun to go off into different territory, man. You can ask me about whatever you want. Seriously. I'm not bashful. You guys know that about me. And I enjoy sharing parts of my personal life with you guys. The same person that I am, you know, the person that I present on my show, on Twitter, on social media, that's the same person I am in real life. Most people in the boxing community, the image that they present online is complete bullshit. It's a front. I can't tell you how many times, you know, I see people do and say things behind closed doors, and then on camera or on Twitter, they're a completely different person. Yeah, you don't get that from me. So I'm willing to share anything about my personal life, my philosophies, my feelings about anything. You can ask me about aliens, Bigfoot, the military, the government, whatever. I don't give a shit. So we'll keep it classy. We'll keep it sophisticated and classy and mature, but anything is up for grabs, right? There's no limit. So ask away. And while we're driving to the coast, I will answer the questions while I'm driving. So my wife, and this was her idea, when we're, you know, maybe this will be fun. Maybe it'll be a complete disaster. Maybe it'll be great. Maybe it'll be somewhere in the middle. But either way, it should be fun. While I'm driving, she's just going to ask me your guys' questions. And we're going to shoot that, film it with the phone, load it up. So you'll get an answer video at the latest early next week. So you're not going to get the podcast, but you'll get that. All right. So get your questions in. Like I said, drop it in a comment below here. It'd be easier if you guys do it here. I know a lot of you guys like to DM me and stuff. I'm going to be shutting down a lot of the social media. So don't do it on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook or any of that. Do it here if you can. That's the best, because then I could just come right here. All right. And in the meantime, enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the holiday weekend. If you got a 3-day weekend, that's awesome. Myself, I'm taking tomorrow off too. So we're going to have a 4-day weekend. We haven't done anything non-work related, my wife and I, this whole year. So anytime that we have traveled, it's been for work. It's been to cover fights and stuff like that. So it's just nice to be able to get away for a few days. And that's what we're going to do, kind of recharge the batteries and then come back and start crushing it again in June. So have a good, safe holiday weekend and get your questions in. And I'll see you at the fights. Peace.